Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Forbidden Land podcast. This is a special episode. I've had it planned. For weeks now. And so I swear, if some big event happens between when I'm recording this and when I release it, I'm going to be really upset. Because I'm recording this a few days before Friday. It's the only time I'm going to have time to do it. And I'm reviewing an album. That's why I've had it planned. I'm reviewing Private Music by Deftones. This is the first time Deftones has released an album since 2020. It's the second time they've released an album during the time that I've known them as a band. Because I think Ohms came out right around the time that I was shown them. So yeah, Private Music, first album in 5 years. Get to it, Tame Impala. So far, Deftones has them beat by releasing an album less than 5 years later. And not waiting over 5 years now to release a new album. I have some thoughts. I really liked the album. It's my second favorite Deftones album at this point. My favorite will always be Koi no Yoken. I have that on vinyl. I love Entombed. I love Rosemary. I love more songs on that album than any of their other albums. And with this album, I think I like every song. Except one of them I'm okay with. One of them I can listen to, but I'm not gonna go out of my way to listen to it, if that makes sense. So this album's pretty good. If I'm out here listening to all the songs on it. I have my top 3. I think CXZ is probably my favorite song on this album. It's pretty short. It's only about 2.5 minutes long. Never mind, I'm so wrong. It's over 3 minutes long. It just feels fast. I guess that's why I thought it was shorter. That's probably my favorite song on here. One of the singles that came out, the first single that came out, My Mind is a Mountain. That one's probably my favorite one on this album. I like CXY because I like the way that he says constant zeros and the way that the vocals just kind of like trail off into like a reverb kind of sound. And I like the fast-paced bits in between those, like in between the chorus. I like all of the vibe that this album or that this song has. My Mind is a Mountain is pretty good. Obviously, it was a single, so like, you know, I have bias because I heard it first. But it's so good, man. That song gave me hope for this album. I was worried that this would be another Ohms situation, but this feels like a huge return to what I have heard from Deftones over time. The song is so good. And then I think my third one would have to be Locked Club. I don't know what it is. This song is just such a good opener kind of song. Like, when I listened to the album, I obviously skipped My Mind is a Mountain. I've already listened to it like 500 times. And so Locked Club being like kind of the opener for me. So, can my chair stop squeaking, please? I really got to tighten this arm. Locked Club is just such a good song. And I love the whole, like, join our parade or feel left out. I just like that whole vibe. The music video is a different story. The music video was made with AI. Now, look. You know, the music video being made with AI, I'm of mixed feeling with it. You know, AI is horrible for the environment. It's been slowly replacing artists. However, this music video feels like it was made by somebody that knew what they were doing. Like, it seems like it was an artist who, like, very carefully curated this to make the footage, and then they put it all together themselves. I think. I could be wrong. But obviously you can enjoy the music without seeing the music video, and we don't even know if the music video is from them. Like, it could be from the record label. I have other songs listed on here that I liked. I guess I kind of ranked them, actually. Like, you know, yeah, it looks like I ranked them on here. I don't know how to say that. How do you say this word? Like, what does that even mean? Let me look this up. The process... Oh, here, say it.
Ectasis.
Ectasis, okay. The process of shedding the old skin, or casting off the outer cuticle. Cool. Well, that's neat. All right, then. Oh, the lyrics are interesting. Oh, these contributors are probably just guessing. Oh, people were saying this song was about climate change, you know. That actually makes a lot more sense now. Oh, okay. Huh. Constant rivers rising, swollen streams. But okay, yeah, this is probably about us destroying the planet. Yeah, it literally seems like it's just about reclaiming the planet. What about Locked Club? We got any annotations on that one? Nope. Anyway, I liked Ectasis. I like that little, like, in the background of the chorus. It's like it's in the very background. It's like a little synth noise, I think, or it's a guitar with like a bunch of effects on it. It's like that. It's really good. I really like that. I remember when I was listening to that song for the first time, and I was like, oh, because I could hear it on my speakers, and I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. Milk of the Madonna is my 5th song on this ranking. A little biased because it's a single, but I just really like that song. What's the lyric? Oh, when he starts screaming the display. That's like my favorite part. I like the Holy Ghost stuff and everything, but like when he's screaming a display and all that, I really love that part. I Think About You All the Time is a really good, like, slow song. Souvenir is fine. I feel like Souvenir is a little forgettable for me, but I still really like it when I do listen to it. I just don't remember to listen to it because it's already, like, buried under a pile of other songs I want to hear more. Infinite Source is pretty good, although unfortunately, in my opinion, I find it a little overrated. I'm noticing that it's becoming the song of this album, and I think it's a little overrated. I think people just chose the first song that sounded good to them, and they've ran with it, and it's kind of snowballed in a way. To me, the song is good. I just don't really think it's like the best one on the album, but it's really good. It's still up there as like a classic Deftones song. But I don't know if it's like the song. Departing the Body I really like the deep vocals at the beginning of that song. I also really like the drop. It's just such a good finale song. It's such a good outro. Um, has like a really nice, drawn out like ending. Metal Dream. I like the chorus. That's all I really remember from it. I like the chorus. It's a good song, but like, it's another one of those songs where I'm like, I'm not really gonna seek out listening to it, I guess. Cut Hands is the one I was talking about where I think it's okay. Like, it's a good song. It's okay to me. It definitely feels like a really old song that they would have put on like the self-titled album or something. And that's not like a dig against it. I'm just not a big fan of the self-titled album. So, like, I just don't like those songs. So, Cut Hands is fine. It's a cool little like experiment, I think. And the lead singer of Thornhill posted it on his story. He really liked it, apparently. And you can hear a lot of Thornhill's influence, like, not Thornhill's influence. You can hear a lot of like why the lead singer of Thornhill likes this music. A lot of their music seems very heavily influenced by Deftones. Oh, I ranked my top 4 Deftones albums. I think I already listed the first 2, but my third one would be Diamond Eyes, and my fourth one would be Saturday Night Wrist. And I actually today just found out some new lore about the band that I didn't know. I was just reading about this. I don't know how true it is. I mean, a bunch of people were corroborating this, so I'm assuming there's some truth to it. But apparently, after a bit of a commercial failure, self-titled was, their record label stepped in and said, you have to use these writers that we give you, and you have to do what we say. And Chino was not happy with that. And apparently he's on an interview saying that he really hates Saturday Night Wrist, which is so unfortunate because music-wise, Saturday Night Wrist is like one of their best albums. If not, like, objectively speaking, if not like in their top 2, with White Pony maybe being better. I don't know. It's so unfortunate because he seems to really not like that album, but it's such a good album. Diamond Eyes is really good. I really like a lot of the songs on Diamond Eyes. Saturday Night Wrist, man. Dude, playing Hole in the Earth on Guitar Hero, magical experience. Like, biblical experience. What's going on with my hair in the front? Look at this. Look at this hairline. As if my hairline hasn't looked the same my whole life, pretty much. Yeah, Saturday Night Wrist is like objectively one of their best albums. My favorite though will always be Koi no Yoken. I need that on CD. I really do. I need to hear Rosemary in full CD quality. Look at this. There's a hair over here that's making me look like I'm having like a thinning hairline or some shit. Come on. It's really hard to do this while it's mirrored. See, now my hairline's not parted. Not my hairline. Now my hair's not parted properly anymore. This is why I hate my hair, man. I should just shave my head. That's what I should do. It's derailing my episode, my music review. It's doing some shit that it didn't do all day. It didn't do this all day. And it's doing it right now. Insane. The entitlement that my hair has. It didn't do this all day. And now all of a sudden, after like how many weeks of it being parted down the middle? Like 3 weeks of it being parted down the middle. All of a sudden now it's fighting to be reparted on the side. Fucking horseshit, dog. Insane. Had to put the backwards hat back on like I did last week. um, while I was going through their discography, I realized something. I just have never really cared for Gore or Ohms. I think Ohms has a lot of songs that I'm just not really into the style of. Like it's like an experimental, like screamo nu metal kind of style. And like Gore is okay, now I'm just fucking around with my hair. Gore is like fine. Gore feels like a filler album, unfortunately. Like we don't know what to do now after Koi no Yoken, so we're just gonna release. Okay, there. It's gonna look like this. We're just gonna release an album with a bunch of songs that sound like our usual style, but like a little bit branched out, I guess. Or like we're gonna try to give the fans an adrenaline style. I need a mirrored image of my camera. I can't keep doing this. Like, or like we need like an adrenaline style, like recreation kind of thing. I don't know. You get what I'm saying. Okay. I have the mirrored image. Way easier to manage. It's still not really in the middle. It's supposed to be. Like, I didn't do anything to reset the part. That looks insane, dog. My hair parted like that. It's just supposed to kind of be on my head. It's not really supposed to be like a part per se, but it's definitely not supposed to have that horrible ass side part that I used to have. So, boom, there. My hair looks fine now. If you're wondering, this is how I see myself. This is what I actually look like. So, anyways. I realized I don't really listen to those two albums very much, and I went back and tried to re-listen to them. There's 3 songs on Ohms that I like and 3 songs on Gore. And the third song that I like on Gore, I don't even really like all that much, but it's like fine. And it's the one I don't really like all that much is Hearts and Wires, but it's like fine. The 2 songs I actually do really like are Doomed User and Lemurl. I don't really know how you say that one, but it's the one used in all those like Silver Surfer edits on TikTok. It just has such a good intro. But the actual song itself is good. But it has like a really nice intro. Doomed User just sounds like Engine Number 9, like if they tried to reinterpret it. It just reminds me so much of Engine Number 9. And the 3 songs I like on Ohms are Genesis, Ceremony, and The Spell of Mathematics. And those are like the only ones I like. The Spell of Mathematics, by the way, ethereal. Genesis and Ceremony are like good. But they're like they're good, but they're like candy. It's like I want to hear Deftones go hard, and like that's what you play. Is you play, you know, Genesis and Ceremony. Oh, they also did a live streamed like television broadcast called Private Music TV, and I downloaded the video that they play, the VHS video. Isn't that cool? Look at this. I downloaded the video that they play on the screen for Private Music TV. How neat is that? But yeah, kind of cool. Hope you're enjoying the episode. If you want to support us, you can go over to patreon.com/forbiddenlandpod. You can subscribe for $10 a month to get bonus content. Or you can subscribe for $1 or $3 a month if you just want to support us. There's also higher tiers if you want to support us even more, even harder. But you don't have to. So head on over to patreon.com/forbiddenlandpod. And for $10 a month, you can get the bonus episodes and even bonus content like the outtakes for this little segment. So thanks for supporting us and thanks for listening. Where do all those videos even come from? There's like a bunch of videos in here. Huh. Neat. Oh, I wonder if those are all the cringe. Yeah, those are. Okay, I never did that. Okay. I need to do that idea. The I had downloaded like a shitload of TikToks a long time ago to do like a tournament to see which one's the craziest one. They're like, I think like ads. I don't even remember where I put them. TikTok tourney. Oh, here they are. Let me show one of these. Wait. Okay, I clearly can't have the audio on this, so it's just 2024 gains. It's just like a bunch of videos that like dads make. Like, come on now. These are just so good. I think I like collected a bunch of them to do a little tournament with them. What's the audio on this? Nope. Posted up in Miami? They're just like these innocent videos made by random people. Like, they don't make any sense. That's kind of the point. Maybe I'll do that in the future. All right. I want to do a ranking of the albums that I like a tier list. We could do that. We could do a tier list. Here, let's see. Let's see. I gotta get a tier list on here. Empty tier list. Like a basic one. A basic one. Come on. One with an S and one with an F. That's all I need. This is ridiculous. Wow, Reddit of all places has a nice 1080p one. Okay, let me go ahead and save it. So I'm gonna rank. Like, why am I even ranking them? See, my brain's broken today. For reasons that I'll probably reveal later. Later, like, in the year, but, I don't know why I'm putting up a ranking. I literally listed all the albums that I've really liked this year. And then I was like, oh, let's do a tier list. Dog. I like all of them. Oh my god, there's like a little hair that's blowing around on my head. I don't know. I liked Bodies by Thornhill. This album that I just reviewed. I don't know if I talked about it all that much, but Carpe Diem Moonman by PPC. What a good album. What a good album. I mean, like, what a return to form for PPC. It's so good. I don't know if I really talked about that one all that much. But just like, what a good album, you know? Bleed by Bleed, the self-titled album by Bleed. Finally, a Bleed release. That one's good, but I don't like how samey. I think I talked about this too. I don't like how all the songs on that album feel the same. It's like once it jumps from song to song and they all just kind of feel the same. But they did a rework of a song that I really like by them, so can I really complain? Not really. The Sleep Token album that came out this year. I like Sleep Token to an extent. But I must say, I personally, my opinion, I'm just not a huge fan of this album. It feels very like fan servicey to the like mega fans that love him on TikTok and stuff. It doesn't feel like they made this because they wanted to. It feels like they made this because they wanted to like make something very fan servicey. Sorry. My biggest example is Provider. Dog. Who asked for a song like that? That one literally screams, "This is for the fans." And I'm not a big fan of that song. I can't listen to that song. Let's see. I liked a few of them. Like I liked when the first single came out, Emergence. Such a good song. Goes So Hard. Look to Windward. Dangerous. Get This Main and Infinite Baths. All slappers. But like Caramel, I didn't like that one very much when it came out as a single. And I honestly still don't really like it. Unfortunately. Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't a big fan of that album. I liked Take Me Back to Eden a lot, so it's just, this album just didn't really feel like that. It felt like a weird kind of departure into more pop-ish, like, rap style that they go for, which has always been my least favorite part of their songs, and not a lot of, like, their harder stuff. And I love hearing the lead singer of Sleep Token scream. I know they call him Vessel. I get it. I love hearing him scream. That sounds so fucked up. I like hearing him scream. No, I love hearing like the end of the song Take Me Back to Eden. When he screams Take Me Back to Eden. And then it's like the love that part. Love it. Can't get enough of it. Yeah, I don't know. It's not a bad album. It's made really well. The production value on it is like insane, by the way. Like the production value on that album. Sorry, I'm ticking. I do indeed have Tourette's. The production value on that album is crazy. Like objectively, it's a really well-made album, and it is good. I personally just don't like it very much because it's just a style of theirs that I'm not a fan of. They really leaned into that style. They have 100 million fans, it seems, that like that style based on the listens that some of those songs had. But personally, I'm just not a fan of that kind of music. So it's fine, Their little story that they're trying to tell is neat too. I have my little theory about that one. Like, I think this is told from the perspective of their like god that they have in their little lore. And that all the other albums are from the leads, like, are from Vessel's perspective. So, I have my little theories and stuff. But yeah. Huge topic shift. The Bean. This will be like the last thing I talk about, by the way. Not a very long episode this week. My girlfriend was talking about the Bean in Chicago. She brought up a point that I had never really thought about. What is inside the bean? That's a good question. What is inside the bean? So I looked it up. And the inside of the bean. Sorry, hold on. I'm getting a security code. I can't just wait till after the episode to do this. I have to do it now. Okay, maybe let's not transition my camera while I do this shit. What is inside the bean in Chicago? If you're a little confused as to what the bean is for some reason, let me show you what the bean is. The Bean, Chicago. So here's the bean. Really freakish looking like structure, by the way. It's huge. It's this thing that like reflects the city and everyone around it and you know everything like that. Really odd piece of art. Here's it from afar. Oh my god. Dude. Why is this a thing? Like, I know they commissioned an artist to make this, is what I learned, but, like, why? Why this? Now, like, it's like a smooth, steel, polished structure shaped like a bean. Although it's called Cloud Gate, apparently. I did not know that until I started looking into this. It's called Cloud Gate. This thing cost over $20 million to make. Why? Why was this made? It's such an odd structure. Like, it just doesn't look like it's supposed to be there. So, like, what's inside of it? Well, apparently a lot. This thing apparently weighs a shitload. Here's the inside of the bean while they were building it. Uncanny, right? Like, it's just like a bunch of wire framing and stuff inside this huge structure. Like, here's a guy inside of it. Like, just so odd. This little, like, ridge in the middle, too. So it's made out of all these, like, little beams that make it like a structural, you know, it makes a little structure. But like it's just really odd. I don't know, it's kind of creepy even. Inside the Chicago bean. Get a visual on this, please. People have a ton of photos of this thing, by the way. Like, there's a ton of photos of this thing. There's even like a Reddit thread about it. Awesome. Can't wait to look at that. Oh, they have like a diagram too, dude. Yo. Look at this. What's inside the bean? I can't get over the fact that people call this the bean because that's just what it looks like. It's just so funny, man. I just really love this. I love that they call it the bean. Yeah, freaky inside. I guess there's a Reddit thread about it. Hopefully it's still up. Block Club Chicago. I expected a much more fibrous and tasty inside. Wow. Ow, dude, my fucking head is pulsating right now. Been more than 10 years since Cloudgate, aka the Bean, was birthed, as one official said at the time. The sculpture wasn't yet finished when a huge tent that had shrouded it was removed in late August 2005. Whoa. You can see when you walk under the bean and look at the highest point of the ceiling. Oh, neat. Yeah, they've shown that photo. Wait, that's what the underneath part of the bean looks like? Is that why there's that big thing in there? So you get like this weird, like, tunnel view underneath it? I mean, that's kind of cool, I guess. Shell of Cloud Gator and its inner skeleton is also visible. Interesting. I want to see them putting like the metal plating on. Yeah. Yeah. Get a look at that metal plating. Whoa. Here, though the welded edges of the steel plates are still visible, later the steel plates have their edges grinded down, so the bean looks seamless. Yeah, I was gonna say, oh, that's so neat. I was gonna say, like, you can't even tell where they welded it, but I guess that's why. That's so sick. Okay, so it did used to look like this at some point. I feel like that would be so surreal. Nice. I feel like that would look so surreal to see in person. Wow, you really just can't tell, huh? Well, except for like right there, I guess. Ooh, I got a little like shot of the bird too. That's kind of cool. Look at that. The bird. Look at that though, like no, I guess that is the bird. So yeah, no, it is quite literally perfect. Huh. This is a photo taken in 2015, presumably by the person who wrote this. Interesting. Yeah, it seems that it's probably the person that wrote this. What's she even writing about, dog? Alright. Little bean tangent. Well, that's cool. What an odd structure that we have. I actually just found out that there's a similar structure made by the same person who made the bean. That they put this same exact structure in New York. They call it the mini bean. I don't think he calls it that, but hold up. Wait. Let me read what this article says. But who really gets a complete view of the mini bean anyway? It's not the people on the street who must genuflect before this monstrosity that looms over them, but the residents of Jenga Tower? Brother. There's a building called Jenga Tower in New York. Okay. Who can step out onto their pristine balconies and gaze down. Like royalty making... Okay, shut up. I hate this author already. That was it? They built this big old mini bean in New York. But it's like... It's the title of the article that I added it to this doc, because it's one of those things where I see it every time someone in New York talks about New York City. They never have anything nice to say. Did he not? Oh, I guess he never named it. That's kind of funny. He made this structure that looks like the bean. A headline: Anish Kapoor's Manhattan mini bean is an eyesore that no one asked for. Okay, Alex Greenberger. Do New Yorkers even like New York City? I feel like everything they add to New York City, they just completely shit on. Like, I feel like every time they add something new to New York City, they never have anything nice to say about it. It's just a structure. Like, this is just a structure. Really not a big deal. Although I do wonder how that went. I'm actually kind of curious now. The mini bean. I need to see this. The mini bean. No one ever talks about the mini bean. Huh. The top article is that dude's article, by the way. Are there any photos of them building the mini bean? Probably not. That's upsetting. I want to know what's inside the mini bean. What are people saying about it? Can we just cover it in yellow and paint it as an M&M? Oh my god. Honestly, it looks kind of funny. Look at this. It does look a little funny. It's just this giant chrome shit sitting on the sidewalk underneath an apartment building. It makes this look really tacky. I need to know where this is located in New York. Like, where is this actually at? The mini bean, New York City. Where are you at? Is it in Manhattan? Oh my god, it's in the financial district in Manhattan. In lower Manhattan. Dude, you drive down the road from... Wait, where is this? Oh my god. You're leaving the World Trade Center and you go down the street like 10 blocks and boom, the mini bean. That's so dumb. It is really funny, actually. So yeah, anyways, go check out the mini bean if you're in New York. In the next couple weeks, I'm gonna review Dexter Resurrection. Also, speaking of Dexter, I have my own slides. Hold on. They're microscopic slides. See? Honeybee worker leg. Oh, that's cool. Isn't that neat? My own little slides. And yes, they are indeed numbered. I have my own little Dexter slides. And, so the box is so smooth. I even have a box of new slides that are untouched. And we have a microscope that I have sitting up on the shelf right now. So, cool stuff. I really like owning Dexter things. Look at this crazy ass camera. Cool. All right, that's the end of the episode, folks. Make sure to go to our Patreon at patreon.com/forbiddenlandpod and subscribe for bonus content. If you want to listen to this on other platforms, you can. We're on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and like everything else, including but not limited to the Samsung fridge. And an Amazon fridge, if that exists. I didn't even think about that. If you have an Amazon fridge that has Alexa on it, sorry, it should work on that too. So, hell, you might even be able to play this out of your Ring camera if you're crafty enough. Ow. So yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I will be back next week with a better episode than this one, probably. And yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Peace.